Good evening and happy Saturday. And thank you for tuning into another video. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe on your way in. I would greatly appreciate that. So, something that everybody should have or keep in mind is, I will always stay true to myself. That's something that everybody should be telling themselves. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Um, most do and most don't. Some don't. Whatever it is, what it is. Um, but yeah, the main thing really is just like, just speak honestly. Just be honest. Like no matter who that you might be, communicating with, and part of being true to yourself is like saying what you actually mean. Like it can be tempting to give into like peer pressure and all that, but most people that are true to themselves, they resist that impulse. They have like a sense of discipline and all that stuff, knowing what to say, when not to say this, and all of this, that, and the third. So, but yeah, they usually resist that impulse and they allow for their honest thoughts and feelings to be known without being rude about it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, one of the things like just try not to put others down or make yourself look better. You see a lot of that these days. If that's what they want to do, let them do that, but don't fall into that trap. Another is just trying to like surround yourself with friends and people of like integrity. The people that we hang out with usually have like a big influence on like who we are as people, and it's hard to stay true to yourself when everybody around you is influencing or pressuring you to be something or someone you're not. So, but those supportive friends, they can definitely let you know, like if you might be acting out and stuff like that, and can support when you're going through those tough times. But those are the types of people that are rare nowadays, and it's like if you can find them, keep them. You know, because you just never know. Like those could be the ones that could help you get on the right path and keep you out of trouble, as opposed to not having that support. And then who knows where who knows where your life might be, who knows what situation you might put yourself in, and because without that guidance and tutelage, whatever, it can be rough. I mean, it's that's just how it is. Seems like nowadays. Um, and then another thing too, like just figuring yourself out. Right, try to brush off the mistakes that you either made or maybe that you still make on an occasion, because we all make mistakes still, and over time it's definitely important to try to learn from the mistakes that you made and just move forward rather than just sitting back and dwelling on them, because dwelling on them is not going to help in any way, shape, or form. So, but if you keep dwelling on them, then it's like you definitely will continue to like mentally beat yourself up for something that was in the past and that's unchangeable. You got to remember, like it's in the past for a reason. So just try to keep it there. Just keep that in mind, and just try to avoid a negative self-image. Try not to pay attention to other people's detracting opinions about you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you got friends or whatever, or acquaintances that may have unjustified like criticisms to make or whatever, just try to pay them no mind. The people who mean the most to you are those that are going to stick by your side and respect and love you for who you are. That's why it's important to just be you, because when you put yourself out there or put on an image that isn't you, yeah, it might last a while, but eventually it's going to catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? So just be you. The right ones will come along. Be patient too. You know what I mean? But it's not to say that you can't learn from positive and constructive feedback about like improving yourself from like friends and family. Those either that you trust will sometimes be those excellent sources of those suggestions for ways to improve yourself that'll help bring out your true talents and abilities, which is why, like I said before, it's good to have those types of people around. Don't ever think that like, oh, they're annoying and stuff like that. They just care and they want the best for you. So um, but yeah, um, but yeah, I just wanted to give a quick synopsis on this here. I'll just leave it with some final words, and just for the most part, try not to listen to anybody that tells you you're not good enough. You're going to hear that, but try not to pay it no mind. Like, everybody's beautiful in one way or another, and don't change yourself to try to impress somebody else. If they can't accept who you are, then it's not worth it, right? So, and it's like, if you're not satisfied with yourself, the only way to stay true to you is just figuring out who you are. A lot of us aren't sure of who we are or who we like to become, and that's totally okay. So, just something to keep in mind. But yeah, just be yourself, man. Like, it's not hard. It's not hard. When you put yourself out there, trying to be liked and all that other stuff, it's only gonna last really for so long. If it does last, it's not gonna last for a long time. So just be you. The right ones will come along. You know what I'm saying? And if you have those people in your life that, if you feel as if they're annoying because they're checking in on you or whatever, um, at least in my opinion, they want the best for you. You know what I'm saying? So at least you got somebody in your life, or a group of people in your life, that actually care, as opposed to not having anybody. You're just doing anything, then God forbid you get locked up, or even or worse. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that to happen. So, but yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I do like to thank, the new subs and stuff like that, the new people coming in and appreciating and liking and sharing everything that I put out. It means a great deal. You know what I'm saying? I always try to reciprocate that as usual. Show love in return. It means a great deal when you have people that actually, watch your stuff. They give good feedback and, put your stuff out there. It just shows that they, appreciate what you're putting out, and that means a great deal. So thank you. And with that being said, um, please hit the like, share, and subscribe on your way out. I would greatly appreciate that. And as usual, continue to be safe, stay hydrated, and most of all, continue to stay encouraged. And stay encouraged, be safe, stay hydrated, and be blessed. Y'all take care and have a good one.